It's Brad here from workfromhomewithbrad.com, and I'm going to show you how to manage your sidebar widgets in WordPress. If you look over here to the right, use my arrow here, you can see I have follow me on Facebook, subscribe in a reader, and I have a little advertisement here. These are all contained in what we call sidebar widgets excuse me, on your WordPress blog. And if you're already familiar with WordPress, then you probably know pretty much about these widgets. If they're already installed for you, you might not know how to edit them or switch them around. So what you need to do is you need to log into your dashboard of your WordPress blog, and you're going to go to Appearance and down to Widgets. Okay, and you're going to see Widgets, Available Widgets. Now, I already have quite a few loaded over here. If you look down, it says Main Sidebar. These are all the widgets I have in my right sidebar there. I can add them to the different areas. This was a pre-done blog, so it's got 3 areas: the main sidebar, the showcase, and an area where I have testimonials. I'm going to show you here, for instance, where it says follow me on Facebook. What I did is I went over here to my available widgets over in this area, and you just choose the one that says text, and below it says arbitrary text or HTML. That means you can put any type of text or HTML in there, which includes HTML to draw images up onto the sidebar there, which you saw over here. Now, follow me on Facebook here is an iframe, which I pulled off of Facebook, that lets people follow me. And what I did is I just dragged this widget here over into the sidebar, and I dropped it in there. And then you can type a title if you wish. It says follow me on Facebook, and then you just paste your code in to the widget and you save it. It's really that easy. Now, if you don't know HTML, there's a great website called w3schools.com that teaches you HTML. That's where I learned it. Now, for the Facebook follow, it was just simply copy and pasting it. But if you want to add like an image or something, like I have here under this Get Paid Daily, you're going to need to know how to first put a link to the image, and also how to type the image source to bring the image up. Again, if you don't know HTML, there's the W3 Schools here is very helpful. It's not real hard to learn once you know the basics. Now I'm going to close this. Another thing you can do is you can rearrange these simply by dragging them to where you want them. You can I have them arranged, in a particular manner, just to make it look more neat and for it to line up with what my blog posts are saying. And these widgets are static. They're going to stay no matter what page I click. If I click products up there, you're going to see the widgets on the side with every page and every post that you would happen to go to on the blog, which is nice. So they're static, they stay there. You can see I have my tags, I have my network blogs, a couple advertisements. Okay. Now I'm going to show you real quick. I already have a new widget if you want people to be able to connect with you in your different social media sites, you just choose a text widget, and you can see I already have typed in here for Facebook. See, I have the the P for paragraph, A, href, and then my Facebook web address. I make the target blank so it opens in a new window. And then I typed in Facebook, the closing tag, and then the closing paragraph tag. Now what you can do is, if you just copy all of that, you can reuse it and then just replace the new links that you use. For instance, here's for my IBO toolbox. And all I did is I went down, copied the code, and I just pasted it down, and then I put my different links in for like my Facebook fan page, Pinterest, etc. I'm going to do one here for I am faceplate. So I'm just going to hit return, copy paste. I'm going to type in here for the text I am faceplate. And then I'm going to grab my faceplate link from my profile, and I'm going to just highlight where it says Facebook Brad Scott Matt, and I'm going to paste, and there it is. I have my paragraph, and the reason you want to have these P's, I'll show you in a minute, so that each of your connections are spaced apart and they're not all jumbled together. It puts each one on a different line on your sidebar. So here I have it. I have my Facebook, IBO, Twitter, YouTube, etc. Now I can save it. And right now it's down in inactive widgets. Those are, like, if you have a widget that you're already set up and you don't want it to erase, you can drag it down to inactive. That way it keeps its settings. Otherwise you're going to lose it. You know, after you typed in all your information or whatever and you want to keep it, you just can drag it into inactive widgets. So I'm going to close this, and you can see it says text, connect with me. It was just a text widget. And I'm going to drag it up to the top here because I want people to be able to see it. And I think I'm going to put it right here below my name, etc. I have my distributor information, which is my image and a little bit about me here. Okay, and it's that simple. I dragged it up there. Now I'm going to show you where it shows up. Okay, you can see right now it says follow me. I have my image, my subscribe button here. Now if I just refresh, there you go. That widget that I dragged over there underneath my distributor information has my links. You can see they can click on each one. And this is why it's important to put the P for the paragraph between each one of your links so that they show up like this in a row and they're not all jumbled next to each other. And the target equals blank you want to use so that when people click on either one of these, such as my Facebook, it's going to open a new window and they're not going to lose your blog page. So each one of these will open a new window for the user, and they'll still stay with my blog page here, but they'll be able to connect with me. Now you can see, go to home here. Up top here I have some connect with me buttons, but a lot of people don't see them or they don't use them, so it's just another way to get people to associate with you, you know, in your different social media aspects. And that's basically widgets for your sidebar. See, like I said, every one of these is a widget. They all have a different function. The text one I use a lot because you can put any type of HTML or image you want in it. Another one I use is the tag cloud, which you can show the categories of what your posts are about over on the side. And there's plenty of other ones. You can just read about them, experiment with them. But that's basically how you manage your sidebar widgets in WordPress. So if you found this useful and you want to know some more information, you can check out my other videos here on YouTube or follow the link under this video to my blog, and you'll find some more information on there. Good luck with your widgets.